Hi everyone, I'm sitting here in my strawberry bed, and as you can see I have moss kind of all around me here. My wife and I went out and bought half dozen plants last year and planted them in the fall. They're a June-bearing variety called Honeoye, and so they're now officially done making berries for the year, and they've run out their runners. So what we did yesterday was we went out and cut off all the runners, potted them up, so we can start expanding our bed. So, come follow along. So here's a quick peek at my strawberry patch. As you can see, I've still got it covered up with a netting to keep the critters off of it, which actually I should have removed earlier because some of these sprouts are starting to actually grow through the net, so I'll have to cut them off before I can even remove it. But either way, as you can see, I have tons of little runners, so a bunch of opportunities to make new plants. Okay, as you can see, I've got the hoops removed, and I pulled all the weeds out and things so we can get a good look at what's going on here. We have some pretty good runners on most of these plants, like that's a nice little baby right there. I'm basically going to cut all of them off at this point. It's a nice big huge one also. And we'll get them all replanted if they're big enough to do so. Alright, this guy here will make a very nice example. You can see we have a small runner here. Got some little baby roots going on. I'm going to trim it right back at the base of the plant. There's another one here. This one doesn't have any roots, so this one probably won't take. So I probably won't clone that one. This guy, you can tell, is obviously doing well. He's rooted right in the ground, so we'll take him out. Oh yeah, he's right in there. Alright, now any little accessory runners basically coming off the end now, I'll get rid of these. Hi, Mr. Earthworm. One of our little buddies came up to say hello. Okay, I'll let you go. There you go. But, okay, so now we have this. I'm going to make sure to get this under cover real quick. And this end, I'm going to cut to just, about 1.5 inches long. We'll get that under cover so it doesn't dry out. Okay, so here I have a couple of dish towels. They're just moist. And I'll keep these guys covered up just so that they don't die out here in the heat as I work. Okay, so here we go. I started with 6 plants. Initially last fall, I planted these. So how do we do on runners? Oh, I missed one. There's one laying right there. Yeah, maybe that was a little bit of a baby. We can let that one go. But how do we do? Oh, I don't know. Probably have about 25 or 30 in there. So I'll start potting these up, and we can actually get a nice tally and see how much my $12 or $15 investment that we have over here in strawberries ends up turning out for next year. Okay, got some little pots all set up to go. As you can see, we got some tiny little roots starting here, and this is the piece that used to go back to the mother plant. You just kind of use that as your anchor and stick that down into the dirt so the crown is just basically touching the surface. And that's it. Piece of cake. Out of our 6 plants, I ended up with 30 little babies. So we'll see how many make it, but that's definitely a nice return on investment. All right, as you can see, that was really easy. We did get 30 little babies out of this. I'm sure we're not going to have 100% success rate, but even if we had, 50 or 75% of those take, that'll definitely make our bed much larger next year. So another thing to remember is strawberries are only good for about 4 or 5 years before they really stop making berries. They just pretty much shut down. So this is a way to either expand your bed or to get some newer plants to start replacing your older ones as they stop producing. Well, thanks a lot for watching today, and hope to see you all soon.